You are the octopus I'm having for breakfast. Jeff Bezos told Matt Rutledge about acquiring his e-commerce company. When I look at the menu, Jeff continued, "You're the thing I don't understand. The thing I never had. So I must have the breakfast octopus." Was this remark just an eccentric billionaire's whim? Or does it have a deeper connection to his massive success? In this video, we will find out how small, peculiar habits can lead to tremendous success in business. Hey there, my ambitious friends. I am Lux and welcome to my channel. Today, we've got an eye-popping episode about the peculiar habits that made Jeff Bezos a billionaire. So let's dive into the wonderland of this tycoon. Bezos founded Amazon and space company Blue Origin, and he owns the Washington Post. He is a true representation of the American dream. According to Forbes' most recent billionaires list, Bezos boasts a staggering net worth of over $153 billion. He's a man who knows his luxuries, from a $163 million sprawling estate in Beverly Hills to a $96 million lavish penthouse in New York, not to mention his $500 million yacht in a private island in Hawaii. His car collection is equally exquisite, featuring a $3 million Bugatti Veyron Mansory and a less-known but even more expensive $5 million Koenigsegg Trevita. Despite all his wealth, Jeff Bezos has remained an accessible, likable person who donates most of his money to charity. Now, let's explore some peculiar habits that made Jeff Bezos one of the wealthiest people on the planet. And stick around until the end for some bonus habits that served as the golden ticket to his billionaire status. In the meantime, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications so you will know all the small habits that lead to massive success. The first habit that Bezos is committed to is dosing his energy. He guards his 8 hours of sleep and chooses a slow startup in the morning. Jeff never sets a meeting before 10 a.m.
I get up early. I like to putter in the morning, so I like to read the newspaper, I like to have coffee, I like to have breakfast with my kids before they go to school. That's why I set my first meeting for 10 o'clock.
He tells the Economic Club in an interview, "After a relaxed start of the day, I think better. I have more energy and my mood is better." So that's why Bezos plans his most challenging meetings before lunch. He recalls that senior executives are not held accountable for the number of their decisions, but for a small number of high-quality decisions. Now, Jeff did not reach the top by mere luck. Before he started Amazon, he did much thinking out of the box about customer needs and new trends in the market. At the time, people only went to brick-and-mortar stores to buy books, so the idea of starting an online bookstore was not very obvious. Bezos had a steady job at a hedge fund in New York City back then, and when he asked his boss whether starting an internet bookstore would be a good idea, he replied,
"It would be an even better idea for somebody who didn't already have a good job."
Bezos went home, pondering about what his boss said and what his heart was telling him. And when he projected himself forward to age 80, looking back at his life and career, he would not want to find himself drowned in regrets.
Our biggest regrets turn out to be acts of omission. It's paths not taken, and they haunt us. We wonder what would have happened.
So it would be a 100% chance of regret if he did not try, and a 0% of regret if he tried and failed. Bezos decided to proceed, and the rest is history. If Bezos had not tried, he would have arrived in the land of the missed chances, where if only is your passport. Most people in their comfort zone do not dare to jump outside the box and will regret this later. If only I had started my own business, then I would have been a millionaire now. You may have heard this before. So if you have a breakthrough business idea, go for it. And don't worry about what other people think. Surely a lot of them will not understand or approve of your idea. Even worse, they will ridicule it. But when you believe in your disruptive business concept, work hard, persist, and measure your own progress. Eventually, success will knock at your door. This work habit epitomizes Bezos. With his venture Blue Origin, he now literally sends tourists to space. It doesn't get more out of the box than that. Finally, let's touch upon a notoriously bad habit. At Amazon, Bezos was known for his rage moments. While fostering a competitive spirit, these outbursts occasionally created a hostile work environment. When team members made mistakes, he would confront them with his infamous replies like, "Are you lazy or just incompetent?" Or, "I'm sorry, did I take my stupid pills today?" Bezos turned this around by introducing the just disagree and commit strategy, helping to streamline decisions and improve team morale. In his 2016 shareholder letter, he explained,
We have a framework at Amazon. It's one of our leadership principles called disagree and commit. After you've discussed an idea, you do need to make a decision and move forward, and the whole team needs to really commit to that. When I really feel strongly about something and the team disagrees with me, I have a phrase that I like to use, which is helpful, which is, I want you to gamble with me on this, because I don't know if it's right either.
For sure, Jeff's empathy has helped him implement this strategy. However, he had to learn it the hard way. In his youth, Jeff spent much time with his grandparents. One day, they were driving somewhere, and the radio was on. In the back of the car, little Jeff heard an anti-smoking ad on the radio. It proclaimed that every puff would take 2 minutes off your life. As his grandmother was a chain smoker, he quickly did the math. Proudly, he declared to his grandmother that she could easily deduct 7 years off her life. While he expected praise for his clever math skills, his grandmother burst into tears. Then his grandfather, who had never spoken a harsh word to him, pulled the car over and said,
You're going to figure out one day that it's harder to be kind than clever.
This life lesson taught him that empathy is a crucial habit in life. Empathy is not only about feeling someone else's feelings, but also about being responsible for how your words land on the other side. Well, these insights made him the man that he is right now, and the reason why his partner Lauren Sanchez refers to him as the most loving human I know, giving most of his wealth to philanthropy. Before we reveal the bonus habits, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you're always in the know. Now, let's delve deeper into some peculiar smaller habits of Jeff Bezos. As a CEO, Bezos' time is precious. He wants to be as efficient and productive as possible. That's why he invented creative ways to keep meetings short and compact. Bezos came up with the so-called 2-pizza rule.
Oh yeah, the 2-pizza team. We try to create teams that are no larger than can be fed with 2 pizzas. We call that the 2-pizza team rule.
Bezos believes the team is too large if you can't feed them with 2 pizzas. Of course, this rule has nothing to do with pizzas. This peculiar habit is part of his successful management style, encouraging close-knit teams and effective communication. But there is more to this. Did you know that Bezos banned PowerPoint for meetings at Amazon?
No PowerPoints are used inside of Amazon. So every meeting, when we hire a new executive from the outside, this is the weirdest meeting culture you will ever encounter. And new executives have a little bit of culture shock in their first Amazon meeting because what we do...
This is unsurprising, as scientific research proved that PowerPoint kills organizational intelligence. So Bezos ordered that all participants get to know the facts by reading the same document silently at the start of the meeting. Consequently, they can focus on the real-time discussion during the course of the meeting. This tactic saves an enormous amount of time in a run-up to decision-making. Now, Jeff does not only apply this behavior at work. He regards his habits as a lifestyle and practices them in his private life as well. Rumor has it that he once admitted to his glamorous partner Laura Sanchez that he also applied the octopus for breakfast rule to her. You are so special, the kind of woman I never had. You are the octopus that I'm having for breakfast. That's a peek into the peculiar habits of Jeff Bezos. I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of these habits? Do they inspire you, or do they seem crazy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. One thing is for sure, Bezos' life exemplifies the paradox between seemingly small habits and immense success. His journey underlines that success isn't merely an accident, but a result of consistent habits, even if they appear peculiar to the outside world. Thank you for sticking around. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications to ensure you never miss our deep dives into the billion-dollar habits of the world's most successful people.